What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here.
10 pounds.
This is the Pound and Slash
Boom.
Marvel Media Podcast.
Hello.
And we are back with the season finale of What If.
Yeah.
Which I believe is called What If the Watcher Broke His Oath. I believe
nice title, by the way.
I think next year's season finale is going to be What If Watcher Broke His Oath again.
See, you and then you.
That's my prediction already.
You are terrible. That's a terrible joke. And you know that's the title. Like, we're gonna make that to a title. Please don't do that. Right? Don't make. I swear to God, that's a 1 out of 10. I don't care.
We're gonna be talking about that, and we're gonna be talking about the news.
Yeah, we got some news.
Speaking of which, we're gonna start off with the news. So, Ralph, if you want to go ahead and hit us with the news, let's get this party started.
All right. First of all, right off the bat, today's top stories. I was gonna put that there.
All right, Mike Tyson.
Signed the contract. I'm sorry. Michael B. Jordan returning as Killmonger in Black Panther 2. Now, when I read this, I thought he was returning for the What If series, but now he's returning literally as Killmonger Black Panther 2.
It's probably gonna be a flashback.
I hope that's a flashback, because they're saying he's gonna be put in more of the later, which he's dead. I don't know. What is this? What type? Because they're saying he might be put in, not flashbacks, but in like certain situations in the movie.
So here's the thing, and this is just a wild prediction.
Oh,
whoever becomes the next Black Panther is going to have to go through the same process.
Right, to be Black Panther.
To become Black Panther. So they're going to end up going to the plains where all the past kings and queens
That's why I'm hoping that
and that's probably where
Killmonger is. Like, I'm hoping that we don't see this man, because they were talking about Black Panther ain't dead. I remember a while back when that shit was coming out, like, yo, he got a sword to the heart, or whatever the hell that thing he had on. Like, he died, bro.
Right.
Could you imagine, bro, somebody glitched in the fucking Matrix. Like,
but then again,
but it's the multiverse. He could be on.
It could be a
kill. This could work. Ain't this some
But
shit?
no, I do think I legit.
He'd be a good Killmonger too. He would be like, just like, I'm with peace and love. Like, what if he's Black Panther? That'd be the funniest shit.
I legit think though that it's gonna be in the plains.
Right. That has to be. That's the only way, man. There's no way, bro.
Because I don't want to. The one thing I'm afraid of, and I don't want to see happen with the whole multiverse thing, I don't want to see a bunch of other characters just start flowing in.
Right.
From other places. Like, I don't want patchwork done. I don't need a new Iron Man in. I don't need a new Tony Stark. I don't need a new Steve Rogers. I don't need Killmonger to start coming back from other dimensions. Like, it's cool if they want to ride this route for a couple movies for shits and giggles, like Spider-Man No Way Home.
Right.
Multiverse of Madness.
Because that's what I can see it. If he's in the planes, I get it, but maybe with how, like, Venom situation with the whole, like, all that, maybe he just appears. And they'd be like, aren't you dead? And like, no, I was signing a peace treaty for Wakanda or something.
Right.
Like, it can be, well, what if he gets the black... I mean, they already did the what if thing anyway, but this could be, well, he could have... Because, like I said, it's multiple people. We're just multiple everywhere, aren't we? We're just going to times it by infinity and beyond. Let's go.
Right.
So, that's interesting. The next thing we also got is, and I talked about this, we probably forgot about it in a different podcasts, but we talked about how Agatha could possibly have her own TV show. Oh yeah, no, go ahead, guys. No, go ahead.
I tweeted about this actually.
Oh, you did? Okay, so you already know. Yes, a spin-off show is coming to Disney Plus. They are now in talks with this. It's like a couple episodes here and there. They ready to start doing this, man.
So here's my thing. A lot of people really wanted the Agatha spinoff. My problem is, what the fuck
would you do with her?
Is it going to do to push the MCU forward? And that's where I'm at with the MCU. I don't want past stories.
Yeah,
I don't want side stories.
Like Killmonger, like with Killmonger, I don't want this to be a past story. What is his character going to... That's why I'm like, what is his character going to do to push this mother... We're trying to go forward, y'all.
Yeah, we're trying to go forward, and everybody else wants to be stuck in the fucking past.
They want to go backward. I don't understand.
The MCU, as you guys know, it is over. It's time to move forward. It's time to progress.
This ain't an MCU, but this is like multiverse of madness for real. We are literally in a whole different like saga right now. Like, which I was gonna tell you news. It's like a season. The first season they call it Infinity Saga. This one obviously gonna be called the Multiverse Saga. So they got it on Disney Plus. But that's the point. I don't know. I hope they, like you said, flashback to what? I hope this ain't a flashback. I hope it's a flashback that we move this story forward.
Right.
But yeah, they're giving Agatha all along, and she's
we got enough shows, dude. I didn't even want the fucking Echo show.
The Echo spinoff. That's a spinoff
like
too.
most honestly most of
Hawkeye.
the shows that they're showing on Disney Plus have a point.
Right.
Hawkeye, WandaVision, Loki,
Falcon
and Winter Soldier. We're also going to be getting She-Hulk.
Even What If played some small role to it, even though it wasn't, they were just stories.
Yeah,
to
we'll
it.
shit on that later.
Yeah, we are. We are definitely.
We've got, and the upcoming shows, like I was saying, She-Hulk, Moon Knight.
Yep, Moon Knight.
Ironheart.
Yeah. What else we got?
Miss Marvel.
Yep. We got those are TV shows. We got like movies like
all
Eternals,
of these shows. I'm not even talking about the movies. I'm just talking about Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, I know you're talking about shows. Even with the movies as well. But
the shows are introducing new characters and pushing the story forward. But now they're like, oh, we want to do What If, which ain't done really shit, by the way. We'll get there. And so we've got What If, and now they want to do Echo, which is a spinoff. No one gives a fuck.
I thought about that literally in December.
And then they want to do the Agatha show.
Yep.
Fucking quit.
I don't know what this.
If it's
is.
not pushing the story,
I swear to God, bro, we ain't gonna talk about they push. Bro.
No, we will shit on it.
Oh my God!
Every day.
Every episode will be shit on because I don't care.
Every week you're gonna hear me be like, "This episode sucked."
And then watch it. The last episode, they're gonna do a post-credit scene. It's like, oh, that's what's gonna push. Bro,
do not get me wrong. I hope they're good.
I hope so because I don't want to, bro, dude.
But, yeah.
Lordy.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. The next thing we also got is that their fans are talking about like how the Blade movies might not be too good or might be too well, even though they got like a little picture, I guess a picture on Twitter, and it kind of confused some people and like that, like the picture of it, which they said like the picture could have been a lot better how they edited it in a way, and I'm like, people are complaining. They're basically complaining on Blade itself,
right.
And the Blade thing hasn't even really truly came out yet. This is what the picture looks like. They're basically complaining on. They got confused on it. They're like, "Well, when is it coming out? Like, don't worry about it. It's coming.
It's coming, y'all. Chill."
Right, and fans are like, "We need it now. Blade, where is Blade?"
No, I'm done with the fans. Next.
The next thing we also got is the fact that Charlie Cox is doing. They said they could be signing him for more deals to do more Daredevil and making a returning and his. Not only more deals, but also a core role in the MCU.
Well, I think we were already.
But we knew that anyway. But
seeing that coming,
right?
Charlie never wanted to stop being Daredevil. He enjoyed the role.
Oh yeah.
It was just a Netflix deal expiring and all that fun stuff. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be Daredevil.
Bro, how much you think they gonna pay his ass? Though?
Not as much as we probably think he is.
Not as much as Spider-Man.
Tom Holland's getting all the money.
Right.
I want to see Tom Holland and Charlie Cox team up because they actually team up quite a bit in the comics.
That would be so. I want to see them team up. I hope, and I know this is a stretch, but I would like to see him in that suit in Spider-Man No Way Home. Like they're gonna show Riri in Wakanda Forever. Like.
Yeah, but the difference is we're not going to see Riri in the Ironheart
suit.
If Charlie Cox, which we already think is going to be in No Way Home. And even if he is, we're not going to see him in the Daredevil suit.
That's fine. That would be one thing I'd like to really see is at least some. He don't even have to really do just do a sidekick and then disappear. Be like, where the hell did he go? Like
because I don't think now is the time for Spider-Man to find out who Daredevil is.
Right. Okay.
There's time for that.
I mean, he probably wouldn't tell him. He probably would just show up.
I mean, it's not time for him to find out.
Not even just show up just to fight?
No.
All right.
They've got enough to work on for this movie.
Oh, and then here's some other news. This is pertaining to the What If. They're saying Black Widow's new place could be a significant role playing into the MCU.
I doubt it.
That's what I said. I was like, wait, what?
If I was Marvel, I'd steer clear of that.
Please do, because let me tell you some bullshit here. Like, bro, I'm so done with Scarlett Johansson. I'm done with Scarlett Johansson. I'm so done, bro. Like I think I told him for Return of the Camera, there was a title that said, "Plunder the mysteries of I'm gonna say Wanda, of Black Widow, and I'm like,
I will tell you why.
I don't give a shit.
I think there are a lot of people that are thinking that she appeared in the universe they're in now to fight beside everybody.
Right.
Problem is, Iron Man was there. He's dead.
Right.
And on top of it, they were fighting Loki on top of the helicarrier. Loki is currently not a bad guy.
Right.
So
currently he's not. And then there's rumor reportedly saying that an early development series focused on Monica Rambeau is coming out. This is
that makes a little more sense.
No, okay, so that's another story. Well, that actually is the story we're moving forward. That's probably the best news ever. Actually, I'll take that even if it is a rumor.
Well, and she's also supposed to be in Armor Wars.
Well, she's supposed to be Spectrum, which is another Captain Marvel. So.
Or Photon. We
Photon.
don't know yet.
Yeah, Photon. I thought it was Spectrum, but so
she's gone by several names.
Okay.
Same person.
Right, but that's cool. I would like to see that actually, because you know
she's a mainstay in the series now, and
she's gonna be in Secret Wars. She's everywhere right now.
She needs to be in some things so that she can develop her character. I'm fine with that.
Right.
Agatha's not needed right now.
Agatha, she's gonna be having a child.
Agatha needs to be all gone, not all along, all gone.
And I told you she's gonna. Well, we knew she was gonna come back, but it's gonna be Bethesda that's gonna probably bring her mind back. All right. Oh, you want to take revenge on Wanda? You gotta help me.
The only problem is Wanda's gonna be way too powerful for her.
Bro, she's gonna be like Ultra Instinct Goku
Wanda's
out
playing
here.
with the Darkhold right now, dude.
Man, she's Goku. She's literally Goku in this bitch.
She's about to reverse House of M and bring in all the mutants.
That could be how she do it. Just like, I want to bring a new race of mutations, of just mutants. All mutants. And then they all come out. All of them just show themselves inside here. But I'm happy for her, like, because, you know, people were, because I was wondering, like, where we go from here. I mean, we knew where she was going, but it's like, I would like to see a big role from her.
We already knew she was going to be in Armor Wars or Secret Wars. One of the two.
Right. That'd be funny she was.
Maybe both. And we also knew she was going to be in the Marvels.
Right.
But we don't know what else she's going to be in outside of that. So, I mean, if they're going to develop their own series, that series is probably going to come after the Marvels, though. They've got enough. They've got all coming out.
And there's some more stuff. Rumor Shang-Chi spin-off series focused on the Ten Rings.
Stop it!
Starring Xialing, which I think that's the sister. Xialing. The sister, Shang-Chi's sister, pretty much.
Actually, so we expected this.
Yeah.
They said the Ten Rings.
You gotta know where this is going here, people.
They had already said at the end of the the last
credit.
The last thing you see in the movie is the Ten Rings will be back.
I like how you said stop it, but really, I hope this is moving. Like, once again,
No. I think they're eventually going to develop the Ten Rings into the Hand.
Okay.
Or they're going to go to war with the Hand, which is also possible.
So that could be one way to introduce the Hand into the MCU.
And it'll be a big ninja movie where a bunch of ninjas are fighting a bunch of other ninjas.
Ninja, please. This is about to be ninja awesome. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that
Teenage Mutant Ninja people.
Please bring... Yo. It's like, yeah, what Tooler do? Like, give that man a movie role.
Although, to be fair, the Ten Rings organization ain't shit without the Ten Rings.
Right.
And guess who's got those?
Shang-Chi.
Wong, currently.
Yeah, Wong. I forgot Wong has it.
No, they're all together.
Oh, so yeah. Well, Shang-Chi could make a smaller appearance. I mean, they all make appearances everywhere, apparently, in Disney Plus, so he could make an appearance.
Random. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Well, I mean, it does. Something I didn't notice in Shang-Chi until it was pointed out in one of the Screen Crush videos I was watching.
Uh-huh.
When their dad met their mom and they were doing the dance fight, right. His rings actually turned orange during the fight. They were showing it.
Bro, I have to watch that again.
And it was a sense that he was being balanced.
Whoa. See? He was just a confusing motherfucker all along, goddammit.
It's all the little things, dude, that like you just don't notice until someone else points them out. And I was like,
and that's why I said, like, I mean, just go off topic of it too. I was like saying, well, that's everybody say he's a villain. I just think he was a father that was good, bad, turned good, back to bad again when he lost that what could have said?
He was going crazy.
My bright light. my bright light. Gone. And that's when he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go crazy again. But So that spinoff series is good. What else? I think. Oh, Simon Kinberg, the one of Dark Phoenix, has admitted to Marcellus kept him in the dark about Evan Peters and WandaVision, which I don't know why they would tell your ass anyway. He basically said, I did not know it was going to happen, and I wish they had told me about it. And I'm like, wow, you're not doing any X-Men's not even in Fox no more,
And
so why would anybody care?
Let's be fair. He was Ralph Boner.
Right, he wasn't
even Petros. Petro.
Pietro?
I fucked his name up.
Dang.
Pietro was the name I was going for. So yeah, he wasn't even Pietro. And two, yeah, like Ralph said, Fox is no longer around.
Right. Simon Kinberg, he's like, why nobody never told me? I'm like,
watch it.
Yeah, watch it. Why would anybody tell you anything?
Hey, did you know one of the characters you directed that didn't have a big impact on the movie was in another show? Fuck out of here.
He really didn't have him. That's so bad.
He had a decent impact at the beginning.
At the beginning, because he was saving people from the spaceship, but that we're like, where did Quicksilver go? Fuck him. All right, fuck him. He was useless anyway. Fuck. We didn't
MCU showed you how you're supposed to do Pietro. You kill him off in the movie.
You didn't see that coming. The next thing we also got is the Eternals Oscar chances for Best Picture and Best VFX, which, when, like I said, seeing the trailer, that looks like that's going to be good. The effects that look like they're about to be, like, on point. And, of course, the picture is going to be, like, good. So, I hope. So,
that's the next movie we get to go watch.
Yeah, I hope it comes out on Disney+.
I'm actually excited for this.
I know you are.
I am way more excited for this than I was for Venom.
Venom 2?
I'm way more excited for this now than I initially was for Shang-Chi, and I ended up loving Shang-Chi.
Right.
I think this is going to be another banging movie, and I even think Spider-Man's going to be a banging movie. I think this is just the year of, except for Black Widow, the year for Marvel movies. Next year's kind of scary.
Because we don't know what they are.
Well, no.
No, we know what they are. Sorry.
We know that Doctor Strange is coming out.
Right.
That's going to be decent, if not great.
Right.
Ant-Man is coming out, Quantumania.
That's the first time, I guess.
But that's going to be, I mean...
Kang, so that's the first time we actually see him, or the second part of him.
Maybe. We don't know if he's going to show up anywhere else.
Right. Right. Hello.
But let's be real. Ant-Mans are never the movies that we're super looking forward to. They're always good. I'm not saying that they're bad by any means, but in terms of the overall standing of Marvel movies,
right.
Usually an Ant-Man comes out and you're like, oh, okay. I guess we're doing this.
It's like we're cool with that. So,
Thor, Love and Thunder. Maybe next year is going to be good.
I mean, he's got Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor, Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange. Ant-Man's not going to be terrible. The Marvels, I think, is also the other one coming out next year.
And I think that's all that's going to wrap up for it. As far as news goes, yeah, I think that was everything.
Hold my cause.
Randall Park says he thinks Jimmy Woo is coming back in after, which he says he's a WandaVision. I mean, I guess he is WandaVision.
Jimmy Woo's not going nowhere. He's going to be everywhere.
Right, Randall
Park. He is the best cop.
Right, he is. He does the card trick.
We watched Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
I want to say it was either last weekend or the weekend before. Sometime within the last couple weeks. Dude, I fucking love his character.
His character's
He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Right, I'm gonna get you. And how you do the card trick? And then in the WandaVision, it's like, and it's those little small,
he did it.
Small little things. He said, "Here you go." Like, okay. Yeah, that's everything. That was it. I just thought that was cool. That ended off with Randall Park, saying he's gonna come back at some point. Come back. They're gonna give you about $40 million. No, I'm just kidding. They're gonna give you probably like $1 million.
I promise the wait for him will not be near as long as the wait for Trevor. That was like 9-10 years.
Jesus Christ.
He
said, we're going to play dead. Play dead. Like, oh, okay. That little Karibo looking mother played dead, didn't he?
He did.
With no face. He said, shh, he's sensitive. Yeah, that's all news got.
All right. So I guess we get to jump straight from that into What If? Okay, so here's the thing. I actually like the episode. You guys heard me talking shit earlier. It was not like, this specific episode was pretty good. It's still not my favorite.
Hell no.
My favorite is still the Doctor Strange solo episode.
Bro, because that ending will always haunt my dreams at night. Like, bro, that's how it ends. Is that, like, you be thinking there's a post-credit behind that?
So before we get into that, this is episode 9. This is the season finale.
Yeah.
It was titled, What If the Watcher Broke His Oath?
Mm-hmm.
Which...
He did.
We all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah. It doesn't matter when it was going to happen.
Which, by the way, from the beginning of the season, I was right about that. You kept thinking he was going to interfere sooner.
Yeah, I thought
I told you it wasn't gonna happen until the end.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, because I thought, yeah, because at the end he asked Dr. Strange, I need your help, because I thought he was going to, because I was like, bro, interfere. Do some bullshit, because he's like, you're almost there. Find it. He said, we can't find it. Like, okay, never mind.
now, as far as the voice cast goes, pretty much everyone that's been voicing them, the characters throughout the entire series, are the same people. Chris Hemsworth was still Thor, doing his thing.
His as always.
Michael B. Jordan was still doing his thing.
Right.
T'Challa, it was his last. Chadwick Boseman.
That was his last time I ever saw them.
Last time we'll see him is.
Yeah.
They were actually planning it at one point a spinoff.
Yep, I heard about that. Yeah, they said they're gonna try to
with
do a
him
spin-off.
as Star-Lord in the animated universe that they're building now. Apparently.
Right. Sure, I guess.
So, anyways, yeah, all the people that have been voicing throughout are the same people that are voicing them now.
I thought Zoe Zell was gonna play Gamora. This is somebody completely different.
She wasn't even the one that played Gamora. This is the first time we've seen Gamora talk.
Yeah, Gamora talk. Yeah,
I knew she wasn't gonna come back. They already said none of the Guardians did.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought Zoe Zell was gonna come back and police voice that. Okay.
No, I believe they didn't even approach anyone from the Guardians movies to do it.
Huh.
At least that's the way Batista made it sound. Because Batista was, if you remember, Batista earlier this season was extremely pissed off that they didn't come and talk to him.
Right.
Because he would have done it.
Because he would have done just like how Chris Hemsworth was doing his character. So, damn. Maybe there's season 2. He probably could join now. Because your ass gonna be retired from this motherfucker eventually. This will be something he would want to do.
No. So here's my thing. I wish personally. This is just personally. I wish they would have gone with a completely different voice cast than anybody in the movies. Do not get me wrong. I absolutely love that we did get Chadwick Boseman to play his T'Challa.
Should have been somebody else.
But I would have preferred having a bunch of other actual voice actors
that sound kind of close to him.
That either sound close to the characters. Like, again, the chick that plays Black Widow sounds so much like ScarJo. I thought it was
the most monotone voice ever. Like, god damn. Like, okay.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword for me. Like, right. I do love.
They can still keep this character going if they wanted to.
At least in terms of T'Challa.
Right, which is right.
Like, I loved that he did come back to voice it.
Because he didn't have to.
But I also feel like if you're not going to get everyone to come back and voice their characters, you should have gotten no one to come back and voice their characters. Because, and again, they could have built their own little animated universe thing, which they're kind of doing with this What If. Yeah. Because we're going to go into that in a little bit. I don't think any of this stuff's going to happen with anything in the actual MCU anymore.
Right. Because, well, these are, like I said, it's one story.
A lot of us were thinking it'd be cool to see Haley Atwell come back and be Captain Carter. I don't even think that's going to happen.
There's even fan art. Like, people took the Winter Soldier and put the fan art of her next to that little poster. But I would like to see it, but will it happen? I don't know.
I would like to. I would like to see Haley, or not. At least
out of her side.
Out of everyone, I would like to see her come.
Because she was wanting to come back, Peggy Carter come back in this situation, this MCU.
But here's the problem. Right? We already know roughly about the height she's supposed to be and her body size without the serum. I don't know how they can make her look bigger. Because with what they did with Steve, they basically CGI'd his face onto somebody else.
Yeah, they used multiple. They even used, one was like CGI. They had like a scrawny dude in there. So they actually had multiple bodies actually in that little thing.
Right, so they basically CGI'd...
Right.
Evans's face onto somebody else's
on somebody or
body.
or just CG. Yeah.
And then when he became Cap,
right, that was like
it
this
was
is
him,
normal.
And it was a much bigger person.
Right, because like I said, it's his normal fucking body.
We've already seen Haley. Yeah. How are you going to make her bigger? You're going to just start CGIing
Shazam
her face?
You're going to do it like Shazam and just like make her.
No, Shazam's a whole different thing. Shazam, it's a completely different actor from kid to adult.
Right, but I'm saying like.
It's just I don't see how you could make her bigger.
Yeah,
because she grew like 1.5 feet in height.
Oh yeah, she did get tall.
In the end,
she did. Yeah.
She went through the whole body transformation.
Oh god, yeah. I don't know how that would work.
I don't see them easily being able to bring her into the overall MCU in terms of live action. Which sucks because again, Haley Atwell is such a talented actress and she does such a good job as Peggy Carter. Yeah. I wish there was another 3 seasons of Agent Carter.
Agent Carter.
Because that show was fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you seen it too, didn't you, baby? Just please don't knock over the camera.
My God, that would be a blooper. We're gonna... That's a blue. Hey, we're gonna put that on blooper, man. That's something we gotta put. She knocks the camera. Oh my god, you little shit.
But we'll get into all that. So,
Yeah.
basic story. Basic story. Just to give everybody a quick little rundown. What I said was probably going to happen did end up happening, which is a disappointment. She wants to get the moth.
She gonna knock this. She knocked the camera off. Done.
I will boot her off of the.
Oh my god! She gonna knock the camera over. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny because that's gonna be fucked up, but true. Fucked up, but true.
Fucked up, but true.
Oh man.
But no, I don't remember what the fuck I was saying now. The cat fucking distracted me. Sorry, guys. Kitten is adorable.
You was talking about like how you didn't like how the.
No, I was okay. So something I was right about that they did.
Right.
They rushed through building the team.
Yeah, they did some like we need you. I
felt like we were watching a Rocky collage, a training collage, except it was just building a team. Now I will say though the funniest one was Thor, and he was like Thor, we need.
And
Thor,
he's just partying.
And Thor kept
Right. Oh, not partying, but he was just hitting the Ultrons. He didn't give a shit. Hey, Thor didn't care.
And then he picked up Thor.
He just grabbed him. He said, "Oh my god!"
Did you notice? So this was pointed out in the Screen Crush video. I don't know if you watched the Screen Crush Easter egg video.
Shit, no, I didn't.
Thor, when he was being picked up and pulled, was doing the same facial expression as when he was riding on the vehicle on Sakaar.
And the Ragnarok.
And he was going, ah!
Right.
It was the same. They did the same face and everything.
And I like Chris Hemsworth's yell is funny. He's like, ah! Like he was giving like all that yell, man.
I would have loved to have seen Loki join the fight too, but that's a whole other
thing. Him in that Bifrost giant looking
thing. And this is gonna be the most confusing for people. And I definitely think they should have thought this through. Right? So we got Gamora. But we never got the Gamora episode. This season was supposed to be 10 episodes.
Right.
We were supposed to get a Gamora episode, but due to quote unquote COVID reasons,
right,
they're pushing the Gamora season to next year or next season.
Okay, so sure.
So we got fine, I guess. We got Gamora to join and have no clue what her story is.
Right. We got Iron Man.
But I did love. But that's where I was going. I did love the Iron Man.
This with first
was like, what? And he was like, not you.
Right, because he thought he needed.
You've died enough.
Right. They said he was the kitty of it because he died every single time they showed him. That's so fucked up.
Tony got the short end of the stick
this series. Really, literally, the dude that started the MCU got the short end of the stick. That's some crazy shit right there, man. But yeah, and Gamora looked like she was near the place where the little giants were building Thanos' gauntlet.
Yeah, we have no clue. That's the thing that sucks. We don't know what's going on.
Oh, right.
They didn't show the episode.
Well, I'm saying just like what the scenery just looks like.
If anything, I feel like they should have held off until the episode was done.
Right.
They could have went ahead and put Hawkeye out. We wouldn't have to have this dumbass Christmas story come along with it.
And we get a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday next year. I think it's this year. It's this year.
It's next year.
Oh, it's next year? Okay, I thought he was getting... Yo!
No,
double.
No. So here's the thing, though. The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It's a special. It's a one episode. It's a little thing that they're doing. I think it's planning on being like an hour long.
Yeah, hour long. Yep.
So it's going to be its own little hour long
mystery
special,
Marvel character.
Which, as long as it's an hour long and not, 4 minutes long, right. Simpsons, looking at you.
4 minutes. Nice.
I'm cool with that. It'll be its own little, like I said, I guarantee
just like a tier, yeah.
It'll be fun to see Groot get turned into a Christmas tree against his will.
Please let that, and that would probably be the first 30 seconds into the movie, or into the,
it's going to be Drax hanging things on him.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah. Dave Bautista's like, you look good in this. And he's like, I am Groot. Like, just don't give me
Rocket's
that look,
going to be laughing his ass off. Anyways.
With that fake laugh. Ah, man, that fake ass laugh. It's real. No, it's not. Totally fake.
But yeah, so
this is gonna be a whole 10 episodes of Christmas.
We're gonna get 10 episodes of
straight Christmas,
basically the Die Hard story.
Oh my god, bro!
I gotta get back to my family by Christmas.
You just know they're gonna say every single Christmas quote, and I'm like, I can just see Nick just like why
dying a little bit on the inside,
just dying. Well, like I saw them movies.
Every episode that has a Christmas reference is automatically dropped 2 points for me.
Something
Your show will get shit on.
Oh my god! Even though it's gonna probably be really fucking good.
It actually is probably gonna be really.
But you're gonna be
good.
like, it was an 8, but now it's now like a 6. It was a 7, now it's a 4 or 5. Like, damn. So what? Just because of I double dog dare you. That is a fucking 2-point drop. That's off.
Double dog dare.
What's off Christmas Story?
That's fine. It's an actual saying that most people use at some point in their life.
What, have a holly jolly Christmas?
No, that would definitely get kicked in the nuts. Anyways, we digress.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Just like, you know what?
Show's
That's
canceled.
3. That motherfucker's a 3. Merry Christmas. What the
no, I do not get me wrong, guys. I'm actually looking forward to Hawkeye.
No, he is. He's just not a Christmas person.
The chick that actually got to play Kate Bishop looks almost just like her in the comics.
Just
So I'm
like
super
her.
stoked.
Yeah, he's just not Christmas, but that's fine. Yeah, he's a person made that clear to me.
They don't have a Halloween special.
That would be they have that werewolf thing they're going to try to come up, but that's not coming.
They didn't even put the dumbass zombies episode in October.
Yeah, that's the one thing they should have got right, but yeah.
So
Anyway, let's keep going. That's funny. If she jumps off that shit, that's gonna be great.
So the kind of meowing she does, that she's doing right now, that's what cats do when they're hunting.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's like a hunt. Like
you'll hear like a little chatter when she meows.
Yeah.
Where she's like,
right, because she's trying to get the moth, and I don't know why
prowl.
you want this moth.
Yeah, the last time you ate a bug, you looked at us like it was disgusting. It was adorable and funny, and we laughed. Anyways.
Back to the what if, the Watcher.
/ featuring Persephone.
Right, Persephone, she just comes out of nowhere.
Off
screen, and then she jumps at the camera. We're going to have to boot her offline. Just
right.
Offline. Like Minecraft. Ooh.
But yeah, so moving back on with the story.
I love it.
I forgot what
this is the raw shit you get, people. We ain't edit nothing.
I don't edit shit.
He never edits.
You're welcome.
He don't edit shit when he does his own reaction.
We got too much to do.
Oh my god.
I don't have time to edit.
But basically, you were talking like how they were all getting picked up one at a time. Gamora.
Oh,
and they said they should just like skipped it altogether instead of just
Well, no, I don't think they should have
not skipped it, but you said should have waited for it.
No, I feel like this alone should have been broken up into 2 episodes.
Or at least an hour.
Or drug it out for an hour. Here's why.
That's what I was thinking. At least an hour.
I think you need a good 30 minutes to bring the team together.
Right.
And have them gel or not gel, depending on the situation. And this one, they actually gelled pretty well, over and above.
Right, I was shocked.
I thought
they were gonna hate each other.
There was
at least a little bit.
There was like 10 seconds of bickering,
or at least hate Party Thor, because Party Thor looked like he shouldn't even be in that area right now.
But they all agree.
Yeah, they were agreeable.
And
that's
even
eating Chinese food, being agreeable. Wow, that's what's up.
Now I do love that with Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, yeah.
He did it just because he was bored, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's stuck there with nothing to do. And we actually got to see the extent of his insane power.
Yeah, well, he got 50 billion monsters in him, goddammit.
We got to watch him turn into his monster on several occasions. It was pretty dope.
Was it like 3 times? Was it 3 times he turned? No, twice.
He had a lot of times where it was just his arm, and he would try and control it.
Yeah, but I'm like his full... No, probably one time he went to like the full body of it, though. I was like, oh, wow. Like, he went to like the full body of his power. And the way he gave the protection spells, too, they were like, what is this? It's a protection spell. I'm like, bro, how strong is this motherfucker? Bro.
Right.
What?
But anyways, so they rush through it.
Yeah.
Just to get to the fight, and it's cool because Party Thor draws the fight on.
And but how the fight started, it's so stupid because they're having this moment, and he said something, and he said, "I did." Right.
He says, "Viva Las Vegas!"
And he said, "I did." He said, "I did warn you." I'm like, "Oh my god!" But he did warn you that he was going to bring Ultron here.
But I love his battle cry is "Viva Las Vegas."
Viva Las Vegas is funny.
And it was funny because Ultron looks over at him, and he's like, "I have
never
heard that battle cry before."
Right, just so calm with it. I have never heard that battle cry before. Like, not Valhalla or, come at thee. It's Viva Las Vegas.
And so their basic plan is Gamora has this Infinity Stone destroyer.
I'm like, is that something else? I was about to ask you, is that a comic book thing, or is that something she's actually just really made?
Their plan is to steal one of the Infinity Stones off of them, which they do.
Right, bro. That was a fight. just to keep one off of them.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
And they end up getting away. Now,
Right.
what was really cool how they got away was Doctor Strange himself brought the zombies from the zombie universe.
So yeah.
And basically had them all fall on Ultron. And it was cool because Thor was even like,
oh, look,
what's a bunch of zombies going to do? He's like, it's not them. There's something else that came in with them.
Right.
And it turns out he actually drug zombie Wanda, in as well. And for a second, I was like, oh, this is going to be a good part. And then Ultron just destroyed everything. I was like, damn.
What a fucking waste.
What a waste.
For real. That was
of a
actually
Wanda.
fucking waste, bro. I was actually pissed when I saw
Zombie Wanda, the only character worth a damn in that universe.
Right. And then, did you see her? But I guess because you saw her face, she went, I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. Your face is how I feel when I saw that part. That, man, I wish you never told me that. I'm so pissed. Like, bro, that actually angered me. I'm like, we gonna get this. She's gonna do some not kill my husband, like, you know, that type of vibe. Like, I thought she was about to just beat the shit out of him. Next, you know, it's like, that's it. Okay, fuck me. That was pretty much the end of that whole. Well,
right.
they're rushing it. We couldn't get that fight because if it was an hour long, we probably would have got that fight. Probably. But never mind. Moving on.
Yeah. Moving on.
Literally. Moving on. Barely inconvenience. Let's go.
And then they end up getting in this huge fight in the destroyed city. The old what's her face?
Black
Widow and Hawkeye were in from the last episode.
Right. Basically Ultron's domain where if he took over.
Right. So they get into this huge fight. And honestly, the way it ends, so there's like this big fight, and they're actually taking turns, kind of going back and forth, which is pretty cool.
Right. They're getting blows back and forth.
The fight isn't necessarily a bad fight.
No, it's not.
And the way it ends is, apparently Arnim Zola's virus thing is back inside the Arrow. Mm-hmm. So we don't even know how that happened. I guess she just sucked the life out of him. And then she gets on her bike, and her and Haley Atwell's character, Captain Carter, form this like instant bond.
Right. What? You remind me of her.
She's like, we're BFFs.
I don't give
where
I'm
from.
What type of Batman v Superman bullshit was this?
Right.
Save Martha. Hell nah, bro.
So, Haley, her job, or Captain Carter's job, is to distract Ultron.
Right.
And open him up to get shot.
Sure.
They pull it off with pinpoint accurate.
Bro, because I thought he was gonna do like some Loki shit, just look at the arrow. As smart as this
honestly,
robot, I thought he was gonna catch it or blow it back.
Honestly, what I think they should have done,
right,
is have that moment where he catches it,
right,
and then he looks at her like she's stupid, and then Haley grab his arm and swing it around and smack him in the face
with the shield,
so that he ends up hitting himself.
Right, he hits himself with it
because I feel like
it would have never saw coming.
It would have given you that moment of like, oh shit, they failed.
Right.
And then
damn, like that. And don't get me wrong, I love the episode. There's just too much negativity around this episode. I didn't find it. I find it not. It was entertaining to an extent, but I just got. I don't like it, man. Damn.
So she ends up shooting when Haley Atwell pulls his arms back.
Like, this is some 1962 comic shit. Like, oh, that works. Okay.
The arrow hits him right in the eye.
Squared in the eye. Like, okay.
And then Arnim Zola basically destroys the Ultron virus.
Which I don't know how he even did that, bro.
But then turns into Arnim Zola.
Right. Oh no, he did. That's pretty cool. He saw Arnim Zola. Like,
you had the head in the body.
Yep, the head in the body.
And he became this robotic creature.
And we haven't seen Arnim Zola since we saw Earth Somebody's Heroes.
But then, this is another twist I did like. Earlier in the episode, we saw Killmonger,
right? He's
Black
just
Panther,
studying the Ultron,
playing with an Ultron helmet.
Right.
So he uses this Ultron helmet to force all of the uniform from Ultron to come onto him. So now he's got the Power Stones.
Which I'm shocked that he was able to control that without like
reverse engineering. He's actually a lot smarter than what people.
Okay.
Think he is.
Okay.
So
I thought maybe that would have done some damage to him the moment these stones.
No, because they're not touching him.
Oh, no, okay, right.
They're in the armor.
Okay. I was like, damn, he was able to get that shit like that without no feel from that? Okay, sure.
So he gets the suit, and everybody's like, yo, not cool.
That's it. What
and
said.
he's like, I can use this.
But
to
really,
fix.
his plan was kind of. I mean, I get it was dictatorist, but it was kind of smart. He was saying
He was like,
you can go back to your loved one.
He's like, I could fix everyone's reality.
And
it's
like that.
And they're like, nah, you don't need that much power.
We had a moment.
No. If he'd have had that power,
oh my God, this would have been lit.
it would not have just. He would not have done the things he said he was doing.
No, he was lying. He's like the devil. He's like lying right there.
Right. So
he wanted to take over the world, bro. Like what? Or worlds.
Right. So.
Arnim Zola.
Yeah,
he comes back.
And him get into a power struggle because he starts to pull the
right.
outfit off of him, and they get stuck into this power thing where they're both going back.
You
and
know
forth.
what I thought? I thought that was going to cause a massive multiverse right there. But I mean, I should have known better. I guess me overthinking. I'm like, okay, so here's what's about to happen, y'all. We're about to have like this big ass multiverse, Gary, go down. We're gonna have like everything just
it's
come
a
out.
multiverse.
A multiverse. That's what season 2 through 5. We're gonna make 5 seasons out this bitch.
We're gonna call it the Eminem verse. And we're even gonna have Eminem come in and rap
Right,
Venom
that's
just
right.
to piss everyone off.
He like Venom. Like, wait,
Wrong movie.
where the how did I get here?
Wrong show.
And he gets blasted. Like, oh no, they got him.
Dude, he'd have probably did that just to be in the show. He'd have fucking been thrilled.
Like,
He's a comic fan.
He is a comic fan. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he loves it.
So, anyways,
Yeah, but I thought that was what's going to happen because of all that force.
they get into this power
right,
struggle.
power struggle. That's how I thought that was going to happen.
Doctor Strange then traps that one moment in some sort of gym before
Right.
he goes back to be trapped in his own gym. It's like Gymception.
That's not what that was. He's like, oh, we wasn't supposed to stop him. I'm like, oh, you caught that? Okay, let's fuck it. What plan you got, Strange? Because damn.
So then they trap him. They basically
trap that
him,
one moment right
which
there.
tells me that I'm pretty sure they're going to come back next season.
Yeah.
Um,
How? I don't. Maybe it might be the first episode.
And then Watcher basically tells everyone to go back to where
Right.
they came from. Black Widow was like, "Look, I'm the only person on that planet. Fuck off. I'm not going." And he's like, "Oh, I got somewhere else for you to go."
Right. He said this was just an illusion anyway.
So he takes her back to a reality that lost their Black Widow.
Yep, they lost their Black Widow.
And goes ahead and puts her there, which is funny because then Nick Fury's there. He's like, "Widow, you're not my widow,
But you got her spirit.
but you got her spirit."
Ninja,
I'm like,
what?
Dude, you met her. Like,
right, Ninja,
like,
what? Like, bitch, please, what?
3.5 seconds ago.
Right, what type of man? This is a DC reference all day.
And there's people again thinking now that is like our reality that she's being placed
Right,
back in. And it's like no,
and that's what people are
because
thinking.
Iron Man's dead. Loki's not even there. He's
Loki's
actually doing his own thing.
yeah, I guess, yeah, he didn't really die,
Chill.
so yeah, he's known, he's in that universe.
And then the series ends, but then we get what I thought was actually a pretty cool post-credit scene.
okay, I mean, it's okay.
Because Haley didn't want to go back because she wanted to go to one of the realities where Steve was.
Right.
Which, by the way, I thought it would have been cool to have her go to a reality where Steve did become Captain America, because you could have Captain Carter and Captain America dating and together and superpowered.
Oh my God, they would be like the power struggle for real. They'd be the power.
And I mean, let's be real.
Nobody
The best
wants to fuck
part
with
the best part of this whole episode, in my opinion, was Black Widow and Captain Carter using their shields back and forth and
Yeah.
beating the hell out of Ultron with them.
Yeah. Which that was way better than Falcon Winter Soldier versus John Walker fight. But yeah, and like I was like, there you go. They were doing the crisscross.
They were like tossing them back
hit
and
them
forth
high, hit
to
them
each
low.
other.
They did a Civil War moment. I was like, yo, this is fire.
Using the Red Soldier, what is that his name? Red
Guardian.
Red Guardian.
Yeah, using his soldier.
She had the Red
shield.
Guardian shield.
Right, and
Black
they were
Widow
just
did.
throwing it back. They like, hey, hot potato, boom, hot potato. Here you go. Like, okay,
It was
okay. I was digging that shit. Let's go.
So, but yeah.
I mean, it was cool.
So she gets, but he told her, he's like, look, you're needed where you were at. Without you, things would fall apart. But I love how he didn't tell her everything.
Right.
So the post-credit scene,
And that was the only post-credit scene that we got from out of this series.
They're going to
the dude who was in, damn it, I forgot that dude's name. Backdrop. There it is.
No, they'd already beat him.
Yeah, they beat him.
She beat him at the end of the episode.
Right.
Or at least it's implied. But I can't remember what base they're going to, or what base they're in. But
Right.
Black Widow, who was her best friend in their reality, is like, hey, we found something.
Right, we found something. Yeah, just found something.
And they go down, and she's like, oh, well, what is it?
I thought it was going to be Captain America. I said, bro, this is about to be lit.
It kind of was, though.
I mean, it was the iron suit and somebody's
so
inside.
They found the iron suit, or I don't remember even what they called it at this point. It's been so long. That was
Right.
the first episode of the season.
Right, to rewatch the first episode just to see that.
But she's like, we found this.
Right.
And she's like, and there's somebody inside.
It's Howard Stark. I'm just kidding.
No, it's
That was some funny
it's
as
Steve.
shit.
We know it's going to be Steve.
It better be Steve.
But it's cool because this universe is a universe where she gets to be with Steve because that's what she wanted to begin with. And
Right.
Watcher didn't come out and be like, oh, no, you're going to find him. He was just like, you're needed here.
Right. They didn't do what they did in Endgame, and he had to go back in time to finally be with her. Right.
Now, that's pretty much the rundown of the episode.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the series as a whole. Here's the thing. It was not a bad series. I was more entertained more often than I was not entertained.
Yeah.
My problem is, in a series titled What If, there are so many things you can do.
Right.
And yet you gave us what, in my opinion, is the most boring version of a zombie episode you can get. There was another episode that I thought was really dumb, and I don't remember which one it was. It was the one right before Party Thor, I think.
No, right at the Party Thor, that's when they said, what if Ultron became...
No, before.
Before.
The episode before Party Thor. Party Thor was the most fun episode.
Right.
But it was just like another boring episode. Anyways, there were enough...
There was at least two of them.
There were
at least two that were kind of like...
There were like 2 to 3 episodes that were just kind of...
Well, the first one, I'm not saying that was boring, but it
So-
left us with like kind of more answers than questions, or left more questions than answers. So.
Right.
Which they answered in the 9th episode, but we have to wait.
Not
9.
really.
Well,
Not all of them.
not all of them, but you know, they're trying to take what you
The
get.
post-credit scene did. Kind
Right.
of. It progressed the story, which I think we're going to get more of her universe's story in the
Yeah.
next season.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully,
it's weird. Sorry.
with the hand,
No, I seen my hand and it looked way bigger than it is.
because you have awesome. You got godlike.
I
hands.
got Burger King hands. They're
Baby
tiny.
shark did do.
Fired.
He looked like a pissed off child that didn't get his lollipop. He looked like, I want this kid. You can't get it. Like, fuck.
But yeah, so over and above all, like, decent series. Here's going to be my problem. After watching the series and seeing how everything is going on, I don't think any of them, any of the things that happen in What If are going to branch out into the overall MCU
I
live
wouldn't
action.
think they should, or they
Well,
shouldn't. To be
I
honest.
don't think they will, and I don't think they should.
Yeah, I don't think they shouldn't.
But that's kind of the problem. I was hoping, especially after the first episode of What If, I was
That's
like,
not-
I would love to see Captain Carter, but
There's
now
no-
after some time, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Right, there's no point to even do that.
As much as I would love to see Haley Atwell on screen.
Yeah. In the suit too, right?
So then, the question begs to be asked: what was the point of this fucking series? Was there one other than just having an animated series to break up? It didn't do anything to push anything forward.
Oh God, yeah, no, it didn't. It's just stories.
And-
Well, it's basically the cause of what happened with Loki, and these are your stories that you're getting. But they didn't push nothing for. Like, overall, the story didn't push. It didn't push nothing. So yeah.
I mean, I guess we get to see what happened in some of the other branches.
Right, that's what it is. It's the branches that didn't get clipped.
But I rank that right up there with my idea of a new Agatha show. Cool. But does it matter? Does any of it really matter? No, it doesn't.
That's why it's.
And there's going to be some people out there that are like, well, you're just supposed to sit and watch it and just be entertained. Cool. That's your motivation when
Yeah,
watching
if you wanna
MCU.
watch
I
it-
want to see the story progress.
Yeah, the whole point of the MCU now is progression now. Like we done did Black Widow, which why? It's just it's getting kind of tiresome now. Like if we're gonna go with these televisions I just tell you about in the news, every last one of them need to gun it. Killmonger, Agatha, the chick. Well, we know the chick, but these stories need to go. They gotta somehow go this way. We can't go. We're done going
And-
backward now. We're done.
I think another thing that hurt the series is being limited to 30 minutes per episode.
Right,
I think
what the
they should have been hour-long
Hourly
episodes.
episodes. Hourly.
I feel like they could have told more story and been more in depth with character building and stuff. Because again, they're kind of going into this hoping you still have attachment to all these characters that are either dead or no longer around.
Right? What the fuck, man?
Doing their own thing, whatever. Like, how many times have we seen Iron Man die now?
We watched. Almost like they made it like a joking way, which is kind of fucked up because Endgame made it like an emotional way. But that's cool.
And the one place where somebody should have died, and again,
should have been the final episode.
It should have been Spider-Man in the zombie
Spider-Man
episode.
Yeah, and the cloak saved him. Yeah.
And I'm telling you guys, if they would have played the whole thing where he got bit, and then he started to get hurt, and he held on to zombie Tony Stark, and was like, "I don't want to die, Tony." Like basically redoing.
I mean, they did redo the Endgame thing with the Hawkeye. Yeah.
Redoing the Infinity War death.
Right.
But then instead of Tony being sad about it, like you could even have it because if they want to keep it PG-13, they don't want to show zombies actually chomping on people. Cool, but you could turn the camera away and hear the chomp and hear Peter scream.
Yeah.
That would have been emotional. That honestly would have probably skyrocketed that episode for me up to like a 7, 8, maybe even 9.
And then mine, like I think I told you
But instead, you killed off a bunch of pointless ass fucking people
that no one didn't give a shit about. And then mine would have been like, well, he would have did the hero thing. Like, he still would have... And it would be Iron Man still biting him, but he still would have been able to push... It's like one of those last moments that you get, because you know he's going to turn into a zombie, but he's still doing heroic shit, still doing, pulling the subway. Because he even said, I can do it. I got the strength to do it. I'm like, he's about to die. I assumed that's what was about to happen. It's the know-it-all. I thought he was going to go, but instead the cloak ends up saving him, because reasons. So... that's what gave up for me on that situation. So, but overall, it was entertainment. I'm being real. It's just not entertainment purposes, and that's what this whole What If story was. Entertainment. It's like, do you like it? Cool. That's what happened with Loki branches. Even the man said, "I got so many stories. I'm telling you, what if?" And that's what it is, man. So,
although I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like if they decided they were going to do a live action Guardians of the Multiverse, I'd be there for it.
Yeah, I probably would cap that. I probably would watch the whole thing. I'll probably milk that. Be like, watch it like 40 times in theaters.
If I'm gonna get an animated show, just give me an animated show.
But Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Right. Just give me an animated show.
Everybody's Hero beats What If right now. That's why.
Dude, MODOK beat What If for me.
Yeah, MODOK.
And MODOK was just stupid fun.
What do you say? Access protocol. Like a gun right there.
But, and here's the thing, though. They weren't drawing off the MCU with it, so they were able to do their own story and push things forward.
Yeah,
which is great.
The main MCU line.
If you want to give me an animated show, just give me a basic Marvel animated show.
Right.
Bring in people like the Fantastic Four, X-Men, people like that. It doesn't have to be MCU-based character. Just give me a new Marvel story.
Yeah, but don't do it where it's animated. Because right now, they were trying to. It seemed like with what we read in the articles for What If even came out, they were all saying. I think I was saying in podcasts, this is supposed to connect somehow. I'm like. Their stories. How are they going to connect, man?
Yeah,
and as you can see, they connected nothing.
The only thing they connected to was each other.
And that's fine, I guess.
And they'll do it again next season.
Right. At least Loki did connect somehow to the MCU.
All of them did. All the TV shows.
Oh, yeah, all TV shows. Yeah. But Loki, cause I thought Loki was not about to towards the end. That's okay. Well, we finally connected in a way. Because I was like, well, because remember, they took him out of our MCU, so I thought that was going to be a problem, but they somehow connected it where, the branches and everything. So, but
right.
That's what it was. So, but I'm like, I don't know what this story was, friend. I don't know.
I mean, we know what the story was.
Yeah, I know the story was, but I don't know what, like I said, was the point. I don't know why they went this route, but that's fine.
What that means is, as you can see, I have pulled up the tier list, ladies and gentlemen. We have not seen the TV series episode tier list in a long time.
Since Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Loki, actually.
Oh, Loki, Loki. Yeah.
Actually, it might have been Avengers. I think we finished Avengers after Loki.
Yeah, right.
Because, we finished Avengers and we went right from Avengers into Loki. Or not Loki, What If.
What If, right.
And I think that's another thing that had What If going against it, is we just watched the first season of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and it was so fucking good.
So good.
And then this was just kind of...
Meh. Like Venom 2. Meh. It was there.
All right, so What If, as an overall series, what do you give What If?
Shit, 6 out of 10.
I was actually going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I know you were. I knew you was going to leave somewhere, but I gave it a 6. Because I think...
so at the end of the day, regardless...
Yeah, it's still going to...
It's going to put it in the same rank. Ladies and gentlemen, What If is our first thing to be in the B rank category.
Yeah, the B rank, because it's watchable. About you won't care for it,
right?
No, you said entertainment? Go wild, bro.
It's not great.
No.
It's if you want to watch it, you can watch it all. You can honestly completely skip the zombies episode because it almost has nothing to do with anything else that ever happens.
Everybody on the whole fucking planet's like, the zombie episode was great. I'm like, bro, what are you smoking? I want to huff what they were smoking. When that guy, honestly, everybody was loving
the
this
zombie
shit.
episode would have almost been boosted a point for me had it really been used in the finale some way, shape, or form, other than dropping a load of zombies
and then say, oh, it's our escape
and
route.
then watching them get exploded.
Right.
Why didn't you bring Spider-Man back?
Right. I would have thought Spider-Man was going to be part of that multiverse or Galaxy of the Multiverse. Shit.
Guardians of the Multiverse.
Guardians of the Multiverse. I'm kind of shocked that they didn't. Yeah. That's another thing where I dropped to a 6 for me. I'm like, you got all these people from past episodes.
And you
but you didn't bring that one back.
Right.
It's almost like you knew it was garbage. It's like, what are we, some Suicide Squad? It's literally like, it was, and then look how he dumped the zombie. I said, see, even the show thinks it's garbage. It's not just us. Even the own show thinks it's a garbage episode. Because that's how they used them. As garbage.
It was just it was not favorable for me.
Oh my god.
Now, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, here we go.
We got a B rank now. Yeah. So that is an excellent thing. And now it is time. So
Shit.
The new season of Hawkeye does not start until November.
Oh wow, yeah, we could be
15th or something
Jesus
like that. It's mid-November, early to mid-November.
Right, and Eternal starts what, November 3rd?
And so we've got a few weeks.
Oh,
actually, I think it's the end of November.
Right,
it's like November 23rd or something like that.
Jesus.
So,
bro, we could be pulling movies out for like the next 3-4 weeks.
Oh, it'll be,
or it could be a TV show that we can watch.
It'll be like 6 to 8 weeks before we get to the next show.
Movies.
So that means we get to come back to this wonderful basket
next
over
week.
Here. Right now.
Oh yeah, right now. But I'm saying
to
next week.
Find out
back,
what next week's podcast episode is going to be based on. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Ralphus's turn to do the drawing. Ralphus,
shake it up, man.
Mix up all the things.
I hope I get new mutants.
And don't worry, guys. If you can see, they're all folded.
Yeah.
I have no clue what's what.
I hope I get New Mutants because he's never seen New Mutants, and I would like to get that.
I would like either New Mutants. Or actually, New Mutants would probably be or we could, honestly, I would love to get Fan Forced it completely out of the way and done.
Yeah, and we're going to get that a 10 out of 10. I swear to God, 10, that's all day.
We need another F. To go right next to
it's going to go up to a D, because I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. You can give it a 1, I don't care. It's going to, hey, we got our first D. It don't matter. It's going to beat, it was better than that bullshit that we
Draw,
were
Ralph.
Oh,
our fate for the next day or 6 weeks falls on you.
I don't even want to chew. All right, here you go.
All right, drum roll, please.
Spider-Man 2. Wow, it was yours.
Let's go.
It was, it's ours. The first. I like Spider-Man 1, but Spider-Man 2.
This is my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, this is your favorite one. Yeah.
This is actually the
one that Doc Ock said I'm alive.
Actually, us getting this now is good.
It's good.
Because we'll be able to talk about it. All right.
Because he's the one that opened up his mouth and said, I never died at the end of Spider-Man 2.
So, Spider-Man 2, which is Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2.
Right.
Was actually done by Columbia Pictures, which eventually partnered with Sony. Or was partnered with Sony.
Yep.
Came out 2004. This was the year I graduated high school. Came out
this
year...
shows his age. This was the year I was only maybe 9 or 10 when I saw this movie in theater. Yeah.
Oh, and I already own it, so I don't have to buy another new movie right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Spider-Man 2, y'all. I'm gonna enjoy this. At least it's a good movie.
No, it's a good movie. It's just funny because of the I just like Alfred Moorhead said, "I'm alive." Like, shit. He just broke it. He just broke his old code. He's like, I don't give a shit. Kevin Feige said, "Hey, bro, you can't be doing that shit when you bend the Cumberbatch. You cannot do that. We're supposed to keep your death a mystery, bro."
Honestly, I don't even need to watch it.
Yeah, really, I know the whole thing too.
I will.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but I know the whole story.
That's exciting, dude. I am so stoked right now.
Right.
All right, sorry. I haven't been this excited yet. And
especially
anything
that subway scene. He pulls it. Like he took the biggest shit.
And they all pick him up and
and they gave him like a pickup. And then
so cheesy.
And then Doc Ock came in, and then they all stepped like literally ahead of him. And then he's like, "I got this. He's gonna knock me out. I don't want to get nobody killed." Like, yeah, just some hero shit, bro. And this is before Tobey Maguire became an asshole, and now I don't know if anybody's gonna work with him. I hope he does come back as Spider-Man. I don't know. Like you said, there could be no Spider-Man. It could just be Tom Holland fighting the original villains from the other past movies. So.
I hope not. All right.
He's gonna need help somehow. That's why Venom's there. So
I guess that ends this episode. I'm now even more excited for next week than I was.
Yeah, you got Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, y'all. Let's go.
We talked about this too.
And this is actually going to play into No Way Home that comes out in December.
Right, right, because the main dude is in there. Or one of the main villains is in there. Doc Ock.
We get to look.
Hello, Peter. Hello, Peter.
All right, guys. So that's going to do it for this episode. Please remember, later on this week is our 8th episode of the Comic Corner podcast. That's going to be coming out everywhere Thursday, 8 a.m. And then, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. We get my one of my favorite movies all time in the Marvel universe. Not the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet, but the Marvel universe.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I actually think I have it as my 4th favorite superhero movie. It used to be my favorite. Then Dark Knight came out.
Right.
Dark Knight then became my favorite. Spider-Man 2 is my 2nd favorite. And then Infinity War and Endgame came out.
Right.
And those are Infinity War is my 1st favorite, then Endgame, then Dark Knight, and then Spider-Man 2.
Right. I have that same list, but I had Spider-Man 1 for me. But, yeah. But that's cool. At least we did pull a Spider-Man, which, like I said in the first podcast episode, Spider-Man literally is our favorite hero. One, because he can probably beat the fuck out of majority of the Marvel characters. That's not the point.
That's why Spider-Man is here.
That's why he's here. Even though people argue
and there,
everywhere, and here,
and there, and here,
and we read a comic book about him already. We read the first.
There's one of his villains.
It's one of his villains. Yep. Even though people at work said Spider-Man can't beat the fuck. Yes, he can. He just holds back. He just holds back. He holds back. He really can't beat half the fucking Marvel characters, man.
Right. All right, guys. So we will see you all next week or later this week if you like the comics. And with that being said, we love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Excelsior!
Yeah. We got Spider-Man 2. Yeah!